So I decided to do this video outside today because it's absolutely beautiful, and I'm not bringing my laptop out here because fuck that. So shitty sideways cell phone. It is today, but it's gorgeous out. It's so pretty. Like, and I live on the river, so I'm very much enjoying myself right now. Anyway, be jealous. You should be. You really should. So, what I wanted to talk about today, though, was the body positivity movement. Now, I think fundamentally it has like a good principle behind it. Like, not the extent that it takes it, because obviously, fuck that. Like, being fat's not okay. But there is a point to it. It's like, I've been thinking about this. I'm trying to figure this out anyway. It's like, you have to have self-confidence in yourself to do healthy things for yourself, so you're not depressed, so you don't overeat, so you don't do all these things. What is the point of telling a fat person, hey, fat ass, go lose some weight? Is that really gonna make them go lose some weight? Maybe some people teasing might work, but for a lot of people it just makes them more depressed and makes them feel worthless. It hampers their self-esteem, and it's harder to be healthy that way. Now, so the basis of it, I completely understand the basis, because as someone who deals with depression, I know that when I'm feeling really depressed, I turn to food, I turn to sex, I turn to, you know, whatever's gonna make me feel good. And a lot of times it is food, and you literally just feel hungry because you don't, I don't know, there's something you're missing in your life. I don't know how to explain it, but food makes you feel better in the moment. It's like, oh, the food tastes really good. Oh, it makes me feel full and satisfied. And then, you know, your stomach grows, and then you feel hungrier more and stuff like that, and it's a vicious cycle. So I think the point of it, you know, originally was good. It's like, okay, don't make people feel like shit. That's not the point of being healthy. And I agree with that. At the same token, if you're 350 pounds, you need to lose weight. I'm sorry. If you're 400 pounds, you need to lose weight. Tess Holliday, the fat positivity model or whatever that was out, you know, a while back. I mean, that girl, she needs to lose weight because she's not healthy. And this isn't me, you know, shitting on her. It's not anything like that, or saying that she's not worth something. Hold on. Jelly Bean! Come back here, you brat. Look at her. She just comes sauntering back. She's like, what? I didn't do anything. Look, I'm cute. I'm adorable. Yeah. Aren't you? It's not healthy. And, you know, the point from the other side of the anti-positivity movement, or SJWs or whatever, is that being fat's not healthy. It's just not. It's not good for you. It puts pressure on your joints. And she's wandered off again, didn't she? Fucker. Hey! Get your ass back here! Stay where I can see you, you little turd. Yes. You are my turd, and I love you. She's really cute. And you can see why I like hanging out with her. It's not that, you know, there's no point, right? Jelly Bean, you stay here. You stay where I can see you. Come back. Yeah, see, she's a turd. The whole point of she distracts me so goddamn much. It sucks. And I'm not editing this because I don't want to. So there has to be, I guess, you have to have a balance, right? You can't just say, oh, self-esteem, emotions, all that stuff. You can't say that none of that feeds into it, because I can tell you it definitely does. When you're feeling really shitty, even if you attempt to have really good eating habits, sometimes you just lapse into it. And when I'm really depressed, that's one of the things I go to. I tried really hard in recent years to like train myself not to do that, because eating your feelings isn't good for you, because it makes you fat. It makes you feel worse about yourself. Then you feel even worse about yourself. Honey, if you're fat, if you are like legit fat, like over 250 pounds and you're a woman, or over like 300 pounds if you're a man, because I can see if you like putting on a shit ton of muscles being 300 pounds if you're a guy, and being reasonably healthy. But if you're past that, at that point, you need to no more, it's just not healthy. It's not good for you. It's not good for your joints. And it's just a shitty thing to put yourself through. It doesn't make you feel good. I don't care what you say about yourself. If you're a woman and you're really fat, I like to say that I'm fat, but I know that I'm just kind of curvy and chubby and stuff, and because I know that I'm not super fat because I'm fairly healthy, and men are still attracted to me, and I don't really have a problem with that and stuff like that. And but every time I lose weight and I start looking just a little bit better, my pant size goes down just another number, it makes me feel good. And then I feel better about myself. And then, I start viewing myself in a more positive light. It's like, oh, the message turns from, I can't lose the weight. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I've tried so hard, and I just can't lose the weight. And you can turn that narrative to, oh my God, look, I lost another pound. Wasn't even trying. Feel fucking awesome. Because when you feel awesome about yourself, when you think awesome thoughts about yourself, when you have confidence in yourself, you don't want to eat yourself to death. And that's what you're doing. You're eating yourself to death. Drink more water. Get out in the sun. Do things. Interact with people. Get off the computer. Go to the gym. Go for a walk. Get that vitamin D. Take your vitamins. Take your supplements. Eat that fruit. And if you're having issues with energy or stamina or something, and you're not eating like protein or something, I would look into adding some protein to your diet or something like that. You want to look at all the different aspects of your diet. You don't want to leave something out, but you don't want to overeat either. Just think of it this way. When it comes to eating, just try to not overconsume. It's not like, oh, if you go to a restaurant, are you not allowed to eat your dinner? No, go to the restaurant, get that giant fucking plate of food. But like, if you're full, don't keep eating because it tastes good, Just don't overconsume. Just try to leave it at that. And don't beat yourself up if you fail, because we all make mistakes, but you have to actively be trying from multiple different standpoints. And it's a slow process for some people. For me, it's a year by year process. For some people, they lose weight immediately, but the point is not even about the weight. It's about your health and in the way that you feel about yourself. Because yeah, we know that heavy fat people who weigh 350 pounds, we know they can be really great, nice people. But are those really great, nice people healthy? No. And being fat doesn't make you feel better about yourself. This whole fat positivity movement is bad for people, especially women. Women who buy into this whole fat positivity movement. Oh, men need to love my body no matter what. If you're 450 pounds, and you can't walk around, how the fuck are you gonna attract a man? Like, yeah, some man out there might have a big girl fetish, but do you want to be a fetish or do you want to be a person? Because I want to be a person. And you know, I'm sorry, it's so not the norm. And I know people out there, they don't like norms and they don't like normal, and they're pushing against the societal things. It's like, no, it's biological. Why the fuck would I want to date somebody who I look at and go, they're gonna die in the next 5 years? Why the hell would I want to do that? I'm not going to do that. If I'm looking for a long-term mate, I've thought about this too. I want somebody who's healthy. I want somebody who's active. I want somebody who will go do things with me, like go hiking. And if they can't go on a 7-mile hike with me, I'm sorry, then I'm not fucking interested. Because I can do a 7-mile hike with a little bit of difficulty. But if I were to get into a little bit more shape, maybe next summer I'll be doing 12-mile hikes. I don't know. All I know is that I'm fucking pissed at my dad because he fucking took me on a 6.6 mile hike, and he was like, oh, we're just gonna go on a couple mile hike. 6.6 miles isn't a couple. A couple's like 2, maybe 3 miles max. I can do 3 miles without even breathing hard, right? But god damn it, 6 miles? I'm just like, towards the end I was like, god damn it. But I forgave him because he bought me, you know, lunch, and he's my dad and all that good stuff. and here's the thing, I know people say don't reward with food, but you know, if you go on a 6-mile hike or something, or you do something really, you know, active, putting carbs back in your body, putting a little protein back in your body is not a bad thing. Just don't overdo it, you know, like I said, just go with the simple concept of don't overconsume. You might want to, but if you're not hungry anymore, just don't eat. Just don't eat, and try to space out your meals more, make your stomach shrink a little bit, and you'll start feeling satisfied faster. And my god, if you're feeling depressed about yourself, go talk to your doctor about antidepressants or something, because at least for me, when I go on antidepressants, it helps me control my my appetite a little bit better. And you know, and part of that's the serotonin and the balancing out and the not needing the food as a coping mechanism quite as much, you know. I was having crying fits and freaking out like on a daily basis before I started taking my medication, and now, I mean, I'm slowly progressing towards, you know, feeling good, but I don't cry, I'm not crying anymore, I'm not throwing fits, I'm not as anxious as I was. It really does help. Anybody who tries to tell you that the medicine doesn't work is, I don't know what their issue is. Maybe they just have a problem with big pharma and stuff like that. But if you're depressed and you're not healthy and you need to change your life and you can't get moving or motivated or anything like that, you can't think straight because depression makes it really, really hard to think, you know, then go to your doctor, talk to them about the medications and stuff like that. I gotta tell you, it's really kind of a lifesaver. I mean, and just do things that are good for you, that you know that are good for you. Exercise, eating well, eating a balanced diet, which means you balance the carbs with the proteins, with drinking a lot of water. You drink a lot of water. That's really, really good for you. It gets toxins out of your body, and you don't want to build up toxins. It's just not healthy. You want to do things that make you feel good, that make you feel healthy, not things that make you cope, okay? You don't want your life to be just filled with a bunch of coping mechanisms. That's a terrible way to live. That's not happiness. In my opinion, happiness is when you go do something you enjoy, not because it's a coping mechanism, but because you want to go do it. Okay? So for me, that's going to the beach, that's, you know, having bonfires, that's, yeah, and eating s'mores. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna eat my damn s'mores. I've been walking around the beach all day. That's what I'm saying, just balance things out. You can have that Sunday, but go for a walk afterwards. Burn off a few calories. Get your metabolism going. Go hang out in the sun. You know, just balance things. Balance things out, and you're gonna feel better about yourself. You're gonna feel better about life. You're gonna be healthier in general. So it's just a good move. And get out into nature. People spend too much time inside. Like, being inside makes you feel constricted and claustrophobic. Okay? Or at least it does me. And she's trying to wander off again. I don't know what she finds. I think she sees squirrels or something, or she's getting bored and she wants to go up. She doesn't have a big attention span. She's kind of dumb. But I love her. She's my baby. Beanie, come back. Anyway. So, yeah. I think the basis, like the underlying basis of the fat positivity movement or the body positivity movement was great. It's like, if you're healthy, that's good. That's a good thing, okay? So if we can achieve a level of health that is where you can go do the things that you want to do, and that's, your life isn't just coping mechanisms, that's a good thing. That's a good level of health. And we don't need to shame the girl who's a little bit chubby but is healthy. Because that doesn't do anything. But the level they take it, where it's like, oh yeah, you can be healthy at 350 pounds. Yeah, you can be healthy at 400 pounds. No, you can't. And that's just, it's bad for people. It's bad for how they feel. And it causes more suffering to buy into it, to promote that type of reasoning. It's just not good reasoning whatsoever. It's so counter to science. It's so counter to biology. And it's actively bad for people. So just try to live a balanced life. Try not to live by your coping mechanisms. Live by things, that goals, motivations, people, you know, things that aren't just to make you feel better about yourself. Because when you're doing things that you just enjoy because you want to go do them, that will make you feel better about yourself. But coping mechanisms, they don't help you. They don't actually help you. They just make you feel better in the moment. And little shit wandered off again. Okay, so she was over there before. She walked up above all the way around. And where is she? She's up over there. I don't know if you can see her. Yeah, there she is. She's a little shit. She is a spoiled brat who doesn't like to listen to me, and it's obnoxious. But I did that to her, so I can't really blame anybody but myself. I hope you guys have a good day.